What's going on, guys? Got a pretty cool video for today where we're going to try and make the perfect hockey player in NHL 20. I see this all the time with the NFL where they try and make the perfect quarterback using Brady's brain, Matthew Stafford's arm, maybe Russell Wilson's legs. So it would be cool to try this with NHL, basically see how they play in-game as well as just kind of how they do in a Sims. And real quick, guys, I want to thank Raycon for sponsoring this video. They actually sent me a pair of their everyday E25 earbuds a few months back, and I've really been enjoying them. The audio quality is just as good as all the top audio brands. As well, if you look at wireless earbuds on the market, these go for about half the price. As you guys can see here, it comes in pretty nice packaging. Open it up, there you got the wireless charging case. It's actually got 24 hours worth of charge, 4 charges, 6 hours a piece. Also too, you have all these different sizes here to make sure that it fits your ear perfectly. So you open it up, lights up to tell you it's good to go. Take it out there, this is the left ear, you can see. So if you use the right side, should fit perfectly for a nice noise isolating fit. I actually used these on the airplane, I thought they did a really good job. Also too, you don't have to get black, there's actually a bunch of different colors these come in. I just thought the black was like a classic look. You can see that they're pretty discreet when you have them in your ear, and honestly, considering their size, I felt like they packed a lot of bass. Also too, I think I mentioned last time, but Snoop Dogg uses these, which of course, I thought was pretty cool, him being in NHL 20 and everything now. And as I mentioned, guys, these earbuds are the latest model, the Everyday E25. So if you want to get a pair of your own, there's a link in the description. It'll actually give you a bonus 15% off. So at that point, it's honestly such a good deal. Highly recommend them. Again, that's buyraycon.com/TacTixHD for 15% off your first order. So for this, I'm going to be breaking it down to each category: puck skills, defense, senses, skating, shooting, physical. So starting off with puck skills, which is essentially hands. We're using the guy on screen right now, Patrick Kane. Some of the nastiest hands in the league, and his stats show that. 97 deking and hand-eye, 96 passing, 95 puck control. I feel like no one's really going to argue that one. And next year, guys, we're moving on to senses, which is essentially hockey IQ. And I feel like there's an obvious choice for this one. That's Sidney Crosby. One of the smartest, if not the smartest hockey player in the world. As you can see for senses, he actually doesn't have the greatest discipline there, 83, but it's kind of part of that category for the hockey IQ. Offensive awareness, though, 95. Poise, 95. Also, Crosby potential is high franchise, which I think is like the most closely related to the hockey IQ part. So that's what our creative players are going to have as well. And moving on to shooting now, guys. This one's obvious. Obviously, we're going to give him Ovechkin's shot. 95 slap shot power and accuracy. 94 wrist shot power and accuracy. I mean, he's probably going to go down as the best goal scorer of all time. I feel like there's no way he retires before he beats Gretzky's record. So this is like the easiest choice by far. Now this next one's pretty easy as well, guys. For his defensive ability, we're going with Patrice Bergeron. The dude's won 4 Selke trophies for a reason. As you can see there, 95 defensive awareness, just unreal. 94 faceoffs as well, so we're going to have our guy playing center. He should win most of the draws. 91 shot block and 96 stick checks. So this guy's going to be a very well-rounded two-way player. Not just a scorer, should be back-checking as well. Definition of a well-rounded player. Now I said Gatom Ovi shot was the easiest choice, but it actually might be this one. Obviously, we have to go with McDavid's speed. Skating stats there are just insane. 97 speed, XL, and agility. Obviously, pretty fitting for number 97. 87 balance, and 91 endurance. So our guy's going to be flying up and down the ice. I can't wait just to see how fast he is. And for physical, this one was a bit tougher, as I felt like there was a lot of good candidates, but in the end, I decided to go with Ryan Reeves. I feel like he's just one of the strongest guys in the NHL. As you can see there, he's got 5-star physical with 93 aggressiveness, 92 body check, 90 durability, 90 fighting skill, 92 strength. So if our superstar ends up getting in a scrap, he should beat whoever he fights. And I mean, he's going to be aggressive out there. He's going to be throwing the body around. Like I said, he should be able to just do it all. And our creative player isn't just going to have Revo's strength, he's also going to have Char's size, so the combination of the two is going to be insane. 6'9", 250 pounds. Are you kidding me? Especially with McDavid's speed, flying into somebody and laying a hit, or if he, like I said, he gets in a fight, I don't know how anyone's going to beat us. This guy is just insane. So after combining all those players into one, here is what you have, the perfect player. He's rocking number 98 because he's hopefully going to be the next Gretzky. He's a center, 6'9", 250. I made him 18 as that's the perfect age as well. Also, he's a left-handed playmaker, just like Crosby. As like I said, we're using Crosby's IQ, brain, whatever. Puck skills there you can see, Patty Kane, Crosby senses, Ovi shot, Bergeron defense, McDavid skating, and Revo's physical there. 5 stars across the board, all added up, makes him a 97 overall player with high franchise potential. Also, a couple other things I wanted to show you guys here. First off, play-by-play name Tactics. If you guys didn't know that's in the game, it is. Pretty cool. Also figured the perfect player would have the perfect contract, so $550K, which is the minimum for 8 years. I mean, what a contract he's gonna have. Also, too, for fighter, I put rarely, as that's what Chara is, and we're going with Chara's height and weight, so figured that just made sense. Born on the 1st of 2001, again, just 18-year-old perfect player. So, I'm very curious to see how he does. What I actually want to try and do is put him on the Detroit Red Wings, my favorite team, the worst team by far in the NHL, to see if he can turn the Detroit Red Wings, who, like I said, finished dead last in the NHL, into a playoff team all on his own, literally put that team on his back. Let's find out. So next you guys will show what the Detroit roster looks like with the perfect player added. Surprisingly, team status is still rebuilder, even with a 97 overall added to the team, which kind of tells you how bad the Red Wings are. So first line here is actually getting +3 chemistry, which basically means he'll be playing like 100 overall players. So hopefully he just goes off here. He's got Fabry on his left wing, Mantha on his right wing. I think they should obviously benefit huge playing with him. Second line there I think is actually still really solid. You got Zadina, Larkin, Bertuzzi. So again, I want to see how good the perfect player does as well. I'm trying to make it so the Red Wings can make the playoffs with him. So I think it's a pretty solid and balanced top 6. Third line there's not too bad. Hiroshi, Filppula, Perlini. Fourth line there, definitely defensive. Glendening, Nielsen, and Helm. Looking at the defense now, all +1s. DeKaiser, Hronek on the top pair. Nemeth, Cholowski, Daly, Bowie. Again, not too terrible. So special teams here, obviously our perfect player is literally on every single one. Power play, 4-man penalty kill, 3-man penalty kill. The first power play unit there is actually pretty sick. Second one, not too great. You got the 2 4-mans there. Like I was saying, the penalty kill, he gets a -1, but he's a 97, who cares? Even the 3-man, he's getting a -1, but again, he's so good, I don't really care. The second's actually getting a -3. I was trying so many things, nothing works. I figured just throw out Larkin, our next best player. Hopefully it's not out there too long. We can always just run that first one, and we'll be okay. On top of all that, too, like, he's literally on everything. First 4-on-4, he's first 3-on-3, he's the extra attacker, he's in the shootout. Like, we're relying on him big time to try and carry this team to the playoffs, so hopefully he can get that done. I'll show you guys what Detroit's stats look like with him added. Obviously, defense, goaltending aren't going to change, but you guys can also just kind of see, I guess, him right here on this screen. Offense is quite higher, though, 88. You can see just how big he is. I gave him the C as well. It hurt not giving it to Larkin, but I figured if he's the perfect player, obviously he'll also be the perfect leader, so we'll see whether or not he can get this done, carry the Red Wings to the playoffs. Look at my 6'9", 250-pound center. Literally like Char lying up at center. It's crazy to think about. And also he's got McDavid's speed. So I want to see with Char's size, honestly, I guess he feels pretty fast. Yeah, once he starts going, it takes him a bit, but he's so big, it almost makes him look not as fast because his strides are already huge. I think we just put that in our own net. Good thing it's preseason. Again, he's got Bergeron's defensive stats with Char's body, so he's already got really high shot blocking, and the fact he's huge just make him get in front of even more pucks, I feel. And, I mean, yeah, look at that. We're on a rush on a PK. All right, here we go. He's too fast. Are you... Oh, what a steal by Larkin. Find him back. Oh, my gosh. All right, he's coming with Bertuzzi. Give him the puck. Snipe it. Oh, there we go. Took till the third period, but finally got one. 3-man penalty kill. Just him out there with, like, Nemeth and Bowie, so... We'll see what he's made of here. Nice little interception. Can he just do it on his own? 3-on-5. Alright, yeah, we just gotta start using him more. Oh my. So our creative player felt pretty good in that game. Honestly, though, I was expecting better. We're gonna start with the sim now, guys. Before we do, please drop a thumbs up. Helps out immensely. Now let's see whether or not the perfect player can turn the Red Wings into a playoff team. And we just get a pretty good trade offer from the Flames. Want to give us TJ Brody and a 3rd-round pick for 2 seconds and Timashov, but I think I'm gonna decline all trades and see if our guy can take like the last place Red Wings and turn him into a playoff team without, you know, helping him out at all with trade. Look at this, guys. It's January 1st. We're currently first in the division with 52 points, 24-13-4 record. This is insane. And the Maple Leafs just fired their head coach. Not sure if we consider this Babcock or Keefe, but pretty funny, I guess. You know, the Red Wings, us doing so good. I mean, somebody has to do bad. Apparently that's the Leafs. And a pretty big trade just went down. Ryan Strome just fast to Nashville for a 1st and a 2nd and a prospect. Not too bad. And we're about a month away from the deadline now. We're currently 2nd. Lightning passed us by a point, but still playing pretty good. And look at this. The Leafs trade Tyson Barrie and Jason Spezza to Calgary. 1st and a 3rd. I mean, both are pending UFA, so really not a terrible return. And so we're now at the deadline. We're back in 1st. I don't know if you guys saw that. We have 81 points right now. I think the Lightning are 2nd with 79. 38, 21, and 5. Honestly, I thought we might be like a little over 500, potential playoff bubble team. I did not expect to be 1st in division with this guy. 99 points in 64 games. How fitting is that? The dude's an animal. Like 57 goals and 42 assists right now. Just putting this Detroit Red Wings team on his back. You'll love to see that. Team stats is still rebuilder, even though we're 1st in the division. He hasn't grown at all. Fabry, though, has gone up by 2 to 81. Mantha's up 1. Obviously, they're playing with him. I'm sure they're doing well. Yeah, Fabry's got 48 assists right now. What is he? Is he point per game? Pretty much. I think he's 2 points shy there. 62. Manthus over a point per game. He's got 71 points there. Also, yeah, just looked at his ice time. 23 minutes a game, pretty much. That's like the same as a #1 defenseman. For us, that'd be like Hronek. And yeah, he's got 24, so definitely relying on him quite heavy. And another big trade, Jared Spurgeon going to Boston. I'm surprised they actually had the cap space for that, but huge trade. So as you guys know, there's no Iron team, but there is an Iron win. And our perfect player just willed the Red Wings to a playoff spot. Finished the record there, 44-31-7, 95 points. Actually third in the division. 2 teams above us 100 plus. Same in the Metro. There's 3 teams with 100 plus. So the East just went off this year. I'm just glad we actually made it, and I think that's pretty awesome. Didn't hold on to the first spot, but Lightning 105, Panthers 104. I just saw, oh my god, 134 points. I mean, it makes sense. 134 points in 82 games, 75 goals. That is ridiculous. I don't even know what the record is for goals in a season. I know points, I think, is higher than that, but let me take a quick look. So like I thought, guys, the points per season record's over 200. There's actually 4, all held by Gretzky. His highest is 215. But the goals record we're actually kind of close to. It was 92 goals in Gretzky's second best ever season. I mean, we were only 17 behind that, so that's something. Again, 134 points to this dude in 82 games. If he doesn't win the Hart and everything else, are you kidding me? Mantha obviously popped off, playing with him, 91 points. Same with Fabry. Finished actually exactly a point per game. Still only an 81 though. Larkin there, 69. Nice. Minus 20, not so nice. Bertuzzi not doing too bad. The rest of the team really didn't do much. So, yeah, this dude like willed us into the playoffs. 430 shots. He more than doubled like the next most thanks like Mantha there. So, that is insane. 13 game-winning goals. 34 power play points. He actually didn't score once on the PK, even though he was on both. So that's a bit surprising. How was his faceoff percentage? 57, not too bad. Larkin was actually the exact same, though. 186 hits, was also the most on the team. Blocked shots there, he had 31, so second most of forwards. Helm actually had a few more, which is a bit surprising. 155 takeaways. This dude picked everybody's pocket. That's insane. He didn't fight once, though. That kind of sucks. I made his fighting rarely or whatever, so I thought maybe he'd at least get into one scrap, but still, that is just ridiculous. I'm curious actually how the goalies played with him in front. So Howard, Bernier basically split. Both, you know, pretty good records. Howard's actually 25-14 is really good. 7 OT losses is tough. .903, .893. Both over 3 goals against per game. So yeah, definitely we were probably in a shootout most games. And luckily we had the perfect player, which meant we were going to win most of them. So I assume no one's even close to him in the entire league here for scoring. Yeah. Oh, wow. Ovechkin had a huge year, though. 111, 64 goals. Only 11 shy, and he doesn't have Patty Kane's hands or McDavid's speed. So that is pretty impressive. Crosby also 109. Bergeron put up 100, so that's kind of crazy. Like, 3 of the guys that we used to make this player are actually the next 3. Bergeron never usually is this high of a score, so that's especially surprising. And I feel like Ovechkin and Crosby knew their throne for best players in jeopardy and turned it up this year. I don't know. Sagan, Malkin. Surprised not to see McDavid anywhere. 91, so yeah, not the greatest year from him, but still, honestly can't believe how good this guy did. Playoff time, they're probably going to play him even more. I think we're up against the Panthers here, so let's see if we can win this series. So our first 2 games here in Florida. Let's see what we can do. And 5-1 win, 5-4 loss. Okay, so, you know, we're a boomer bust team. I respect that. Game 3, 4-3 loss. All right, come on, we need to win game 4, tied up. 4-3 OT loss, that was close. We did get a playoff win the first game. Hopefully we can at least win the series, though. We got to win the next 3 straight. Hopefully Florida pulls the Golden State. Come on. Game 5, 4-1 loss. All right, so we won the first one 5-1. After that, we're able to pull it together. But still, it's pretty impressive that the Red Wings even made the playoffs. In the playoffs, averaging over 2 points a game. This dude did what he could, but I guess, you know, once it came playoff time, our team just wasn't enough. Florida as well was awesome this year. Like, they had over 100 points, finished second in the division somehow. So, I mean, we came against a good team. I still can't believe just how good this guy played. So this is kind of crazy, guys. The playoffs are now complete. Stanley Cup champions, Florida Panthers. So we lost the eventual Stanley Cup winner. Makes me not feel so bad. You know, maybe we could have beat everybody else but them. And then the Calder Cup champions are actually the Grand Rapids Griffins. So our AHL team took home the Calder Cup. I mean, I sent some pretty good players down there, like Abdelkader, Rasmussen, Ernie. I think they had Erickson on D. I know the entire forward top 6 were getting a +3. I think they had like Gagne, Timashov, Pumple also in there. So a pretty decent team. And LA's actually picking first overall, and they finished last. So like to see that. I actually got an achievement. I'm not going to say what it is. It'll spoil something, but you guys might be able to guess. I haven't gotten it yet. So We'll take a look at the awards now. We know Florida there with the Stanley Cup. Before we do that, though, quick look at the playoff tree. So they beat us in 5, Philly in 6, Capitals in 5, and then Vegas Golden Knights in 5. Never once went to a 7-game series. That's kind of nuts. AHL, here you can see Griffins actually fought quite hard. 7 there in the conference final, 7 in the final against Bridgeport. Swept Milwaukee, though, beat Manitoba in 4. We'll take a quick look at this just because, you know, we did win the Calder Cup. So we're going to have some team awards, individual awards, though. I think it was by committee. Yeah, we just had a strong team. Svechnikov, MVP of the playoffs, so that's nice. That's our only player award, though. So NHL here, so Cup went to Florida. Pittsburgh got the Presidents. Vegas, Clarence Campbell. Florida, Prince of Wales. I think I actually forgot to check regular season standings. We'll do that. Individual awards, so yeah. Perfect player there won the Art Ross. He also got the Hart. I mean, if you don't give it to him with 134. Norris there went to Roman Yossi. Lady Bing also went to the perfect player. I didn't even see how many penalty minutes or whatever he had, but he got the sportsmanship. He might have gotten the Selke too. He got 150 takeaways or whatever ridiculous number it was. He also got the Calder because he was a rookie. Ekblad got the Conn Smythe. Windsor boy, I like that. Mrazek, Vezina. He also got the William Jennings. Good for Mrazek, obviously former Red Wing. De Kaiser, Bill Masterton. I'm surprised, actually. Again, usually don't give it to a player on a good team, so that's pretty awesome. Our coach got the Jack Adams. That was actually the achievement I got, having a coach win the Jack Adams. It makes sense. So far we've won everything but the goalie awards and the James Norris. So we're feeling pretty good. Selke goes to O'Reilly. I'm going to check how many takeaways O'Reilly had. I don't think he deserved it. We also got the Ted Lindsay, best player voted by the NHLPA. And we got the Maurice Richard. So what do you win there? You got Maurice, Ted Lindsay. He got Calder. He got Lady Bing. He got Hart. And he got the Art Ross. He got 6 trophies in total. And then, of course, we added the Jack Adams and the Bill Masterton on top of that. Just ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Quickly here, I wanted to see where we actually finished the entire league. Just to kind of see basically how many spots he moves up in the league. Detroit finished 31st in real life. You add the perfect player to the roster. And they finished 11th. So they jumped up 20 spots, which is pretty insane. Ryan O'Reilly could definitely be a Selke candidate. Plus 35 there. What do you have? 30 blocked shots, I think. 150 takeaways. Like, that's not too bad at all, but compared to our guy, plus 32, so pretty much the same. I think he also had around the same amount of blocked shots, 31, and then 155 takeaways. So yeah, I guess it was pretty much all the same. Maybe they didn't want him to have too many trophies. 7 they felt was too much, but definitely he could have been a candidate for it. Can't believe, honestly, just how much he carried this Red Wings team. A little bit bummed we got knocked out first round of the playoffs, but it is cool to see at least we lost to the eventual Stanley Cup winner. And after his first season, our perfect player is actually now a 98. Mantha there up to a 90. Fabry 85. So one more year, maybe he's a 99. I actually was looking at it. I think only stats that changed are offensive awareness and poise, both now 96. Everything else looks the exact same. Pretty ridiculous, though, like I said. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave that thumbs up. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this one, make sure to subscribe. Have a nice day, guys. Goodbye.